This is Bolt from Valley Adventures, and you're listening to Adam Perkins on Showcase Wales GTFM.
Bassy here from Valley Adventures. You're listening to Showcase Wales on GTFM.
Right, I'm joined now by two Welsh pro wrestlers and self-proclaimed idiots.
Well, not self-proclaimed, but people call us
Well,
that.
Oh,
You're
right.
cutting in, Bass. We've been told about that on set doing the Savengari movie.
Sorry.
So if I was you, when I'm speaking, do not cut in.
Right, my
Thank you.
apologies.
See,
Yep.
cutting again.
Thunderbolt Tommy Dean and Bruiser Bassey.
No. Mean Tommy
You mean
Dean.
Tom? Well, your website says Thunderbolt Tommy Dean.
No, I have not got a website. That's a fake website.
Is it?
Yes, that is not me.
Oh, right, so they're the idiots.
Basically, but you can edit Thunderbolt out because it's mean Tommy Dean. I'm lean, I'm mean, I'm Tommy Dean. But most importantly, I'm the comedy genius renowned as Bolt.
If I can stop you now, you haven't updated your website as you still going under your old wrestling name. But
No,
that's not
that's
really
not
professional, is it? You cut in on me then, if you want to get that right. So let's get the cut in right now on you.
Right, yeah, but I do not run that website or what have you, so I just want to say that is not my website. There is only one, Mean Tommy Dean, at Mean Tommy Dean on Twitter.
There you are. So you got that right. So we got Bolt and Bass from Valley's Adventures, guys. Thank you very much for joining me on the show tonight. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, basically, I'm going to hand you now over to Bass, and he will tell you, because when I was interviewed by two uni students, what it was, I didn't have much hours sleep, and fatigue got me down and I couldn't really think properly. My mind froze. So Bass really handled that well, so I'm just going to pass you over to Bass now, and he will tell you about Valley Adventures.
You put you out your misery, good lad.
Right. Yeah, Valley Adventures started off. We were on the way to a wrestling show, and he kept the promo in the car. And when we played it back, there was a bit of comedy in it, and we just went from there. Then we put it online, and other people started seeing it, and they were laughing. They said, "You got to do more of these." And then he started putting the camera out in the nightclubs, kebab shops, pretty basically anywhere, wasn't it? And we started cutting adventures, as we call them, and it took off. We started off. We're now up to over 270 episodes, but and we still film one this week as well. So we flat out all the time filming. And if you want to add a bit more.
Well, thanks for that, Bass. I just want to say, what it's it's stereotypical Valley boys, especially two boys from Merthyr, and a lot of people from Merthyr Tydfil and the Valleys get it, and a lot of other people get it. But like I said, it's not for everyone. We've never claimed that, but it's we've had good comments sent to us, an email sent to us about it, which is quite nice, to be honest with you. And especially the viewership, and I'm quite surprised, the Facebook group as well, Valley Adventures of Bolt and Bass, that's going up and up by the week, Bass. Am I right? You could tell a bit more on the Valley site.
Yeah, we're over 500,000 views on YouTube, which is it said still flying up, nearly 1,000 a day, 500 to 1,000 a day. So we're just going places. We're going up in the world. We filmed in movie this week, if you want to tell them more on that.
Well, yeah, as you know, we did an episode with Johnny Owen. He's been in a lot of things, Shameless, to name a few, and
Legend.
and a bit of Tom Jones, the movie. But he's just been making another movie, Svengali, with Martin Freeman, Vicky Lakua.
McClure, gotta cut you in on that one.
McClure,
after winning award
You
like
love the
2011.
Yeah, I've been thinking of that Bailey's you shoved down your neck last weekend, probably, Bass.
Well,
But anyway, and Martin Freeman, Paul Gallagher, Liam Gallagher's brother, and Marvin, and a few others. And John, asked us, he got us in the movie, the film, as Bolt and Bass, and we went over. And well, you could tell the rest.
We can't say where he was, but
yeah, can't see where he was, but I was a bit disappointed with my performance, nevertheless, because me and Bass could do so much better. However, we nailed it in the end, Bass, after a few takes.
we nailed it, yes. let's see what happens now. We'll probably end up on the cutting room floor, but who knows, innit? But
Well, they asked you
if
to be
not,
there.
there'll be red carpet treatment for Bolton Bass.
Yeah.
Awesome, that sounds good. Will you film on the red carpet?
Well, as you know, the camera's always live with the adventure crew, and never say never about. We might even cut in on a few people during the premiere, like, but
Ooh.
Yeah, don't see why not, like, I mean, sorry for interrupting them.
you cut in on me again.
Oh,
but
that's sorry.
he was warned about this. I just want to say a little story.
Oh,
When
here
we
we
was
go.
on set, like,
Here we go again.
we was right by the bar. We were doing our scenes and things like that, and the director. It was all all the cameras. It was
Lights.
lights, extras, everything. All them had. It was like it was a bit like Blackpool, to be honest with you, with the lights. And the director come in and he said, "Look, Bass, you're talking over Bolt every time he's speaking."
Oh,
And he told him a few times, he told him a couple of times. But like I said, Dad, he messed up a few lines, I don't want to, because it's a
Well,
sore
what are you
subject.
doing,
Bass,
innit?
cutting in on me again, Bass.
That's what I'm saying.
But like
I'm only
I said,
learning.
Dad, right, you can lead, like the director, you can lead an horse to water, but you can't make him drink it.
but you can if you stick your head in it long enough.
Well, you're saying I look like an horse again. We had this out the other night. You know what I mean?
No, that's what I'm trying to say is...
You are, you saying I look like an horse?
No, what I'm trying to... You can lead an horse to water, you
Ah,
can't make
whatever,
him...
but whatever.
But you can't
Yeah,
make him drink
can't
the
make him
trough,
drink.
Bass.
Ah, right, aye. I'm with you, aye.
Do you know what I'm saying? But...
Yeah.
The film, the movie is going to be, I should imagine it's nominated for the BAFTA Awards and the Cannes Festival.
Cannes has been into the Cannes already as well, so...
Take on France as well. Then.
Yeah, but that could be a road trip. Bolton Bass in Cannes. You know what I
Well,
mean?
we could
Who
get a
knows?
couple of cheap lagers on the way, NC Bass,
Yeah,
can we?
Fun facts.
Cutting on me, Bass.
You went like that with your hand. I thought you wanted me to talk.
No, when I go like that, that's when you talk, see, Bass.
Right, my apologies again.
Right, I'm going to cut in now. We're going to play a song. What do you want to play?
I'm gonna go for a classic rock because it's a good band. ZZ Top with Sharp Dressed Man.
Oh, who's this about?
This is about me because everyone knows I am the Merthyr Sharp Dressed Man. Hit it, Dad.
As ZZ Top and Smart Dressed Man View on New Music Showcase. I've got Bolt and Bass, the Valley Adventurers, the kind of Welsh spoof humour, you call it.
Well, a lot of people call it that, Ad, and we've done a few. And I gotta say, congratulations on actually putting gas in the meter, because the last station we was on, I can't say no names because they can't advertise, but they had a bit of a budget and they didn't have heaters in the room, and we had to share one microphone. So I'd like to congratulate you on giving us both the microphones, and I just feel that we've gone up in the world by coming on GTFM,
Legends. You got tea as well?
cup of tea, and I'm not just the Glengettie tea,
No.
but I can't advertise what other tea, but it's a top tea bag that's on an advert,
Hey.
Well, I'm going to cut you there, Bolt, because you usually give me a cue to when I can start talking, but as I can see, it's going to be 20 minutes of talking about you. So I thought I better chip in, yeah, but I can't remember what your question was, but if you give me a cue when you want me to come in, like, or I might as well go home, like, you know what I mean? But back on you, I'll go, Bolt.
I'll tell you what. Let's play a clip of exactly what you guys what you guys do. This is off your YouTube channel. What's your YouTube channel?
Oh, YouTube, on you.
Well, as he as you could see, he fluffed his lines up with there,
God,
and
you
he was just moaning. I
I'm
just want to tell
home
all my
now,
YouTube fans, right?
We're gonna have to get
Right.
or something like that in there.
But it's called YouTube / Wishing Well 1982 in Bass.
Basically, what they got to do, they got to go on YouTube,
Thank
just
you,
type in Valley Adventures with Boat and Bass. As soon as the wave is on, it's up there. We're getting up there. And other than that, they can go on Facebook and find us, or they can go on our own website at www.valley- or stroke, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Hyphen, perhaps? I don't know.
Hyphen.
Thank you very much. Adventures.co.uk.
Yeah, simple.
And that'll take us to all our videos somewhere.
Let's play a clip. So that's a sneak peek into the lives of Bolt and Bass on the Valley Adventurers, wreaking havoc throughout Wales and further afield. What was that one all about then? How did you come up with that?
Well, that episode, like, we always out to make money and try different schemes. That things always end up getting messed up. But a good few miles from our local town, there was 2 boys, security guards. They call them Dumb and Dumber, and they're known for it. And basically, we just go on that building site and take stuff. You know what I mean? But as you can see in that episode, we had a few things. All right, we nearly had a microwave. We did get caught on that one, but we got away. And we nearly had a few bricks to me for a patio, but we ended up getting away from there. We have been back since and had a few more stuff, but we can't go into that on the radio, obviously. But you know what I mean. But
yeah, well, the thing is, you can't go saying stuff like that on the radio because the OB do actually listen to this station.
the what?
The OB.
Obi-Wan Kenobi's some Star Wars character.
All right, I know, right.
If you know what I mean, Bass.
Ah, yeah, you see the wink going on there,
But they listen to GTFM, so you can't really confess
but I didn't say what we had, did we?
on a radio
You know what I mean?
station, and you know.
I didn't say exactly what we had from there, but it could be anywhere, innit?
So do you pre-plan this stuff, or do you kind of just go with
Pre-plan?
the flow?
What's that?
Pre-plan.
Huh?
Is he having a giraffe, Bass?
Well, you have to come with us one day, we should we pre-plan.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's. I just think, you know, life is just one adventure, to be honest, Ad, and we, you know, day by day, you know, wacky things always occur, especially to us Valley boys, and well, like I said, Bass, I mean, you know, it's never a dull moment, really,
Well,
is it?
All right, yeah. Like tomorrow now, we haven't pre-planned nothing. I'll pick him up and we out to make a bit of money, see, and we'll try different schemes, go different places, but nothing's pre-planned, is it? So
No, and I just want to say to any directors or any, you know, anyone with a bit of power that's got a lot of money that will invest in Valley Adventures TV, you know, come and invest in us, because, you know, it's all about the money, and we are a bit like a roulette table. We will make you more money if you put the ball and hit the red, not the black, if you know what I'm saying.
and what happens in roulette? Everyone loses their money.
No, it ain't necessary, so...
Right, okay. Since this is a music show, we might as well stick some more music on. Another track? Maybe
Well, I got my favourite song in the moment on the way down. Both of us we sing it. Lady Gaga, Born This Way.
No,
Wait a minute, now, you were singing on the way down. Was you or was you not singing Gaga with me on the way down?
but this is a classic rock.
Lady Gaga
thing.
in my house, Born This Way, classic rock.
It's not.
Yay or
is it?
nay? I'll have to
Have
pick
it.
another one, alright?
Have it.
Job done.
Job done.
Oh,
Lovely job. Right, we had a Lady Gaga for you. I think that's the first time ever we've even thought about that. Courtesy of Bass, of Bottom Bass at Valley Adventures. Guys, thanks very much for joining me. Tell us a little bit about how you two got together.
can I just say something, Oad?
Aye, go
I
on.
was really stumped through that song because I was trying to keep it classic rock, and what does he go and do? He puts some pop music on, doesn't he? Well, my philosophy is keep it rock, because at the end of the day, this world is about to... It's all about the rock, you know? It's about the metal, like.
So you can pick an next one then.
I will pick the next one, because I will not ever, in the million years, ever
here we
pick
go.
a track like that again. Stop cutting in, because that was unbelievable.
You liked it then, did you? Do you like to talk?
I like to talk
did you
now?
like it? Yeah, yes.
Classic song, I mean. Classic song.
So
If I know this, I don't know, I'm going to be honest, I'm not argue, I didn't know this was a rock channel, but now you told me I can pick a song if you want. Just a bit of AC/DC Back in Black or something. Oh,
Yeah.
my choice.
Huh? What do you want?
Well, I can have another choice, isn't I?
Yeah,
I'm
go on
sure.
then. What do you want?
AC/DC Back in Black, please.
Right, you do it.
Thank you very much.
You do it. Right, so how did you two get together then? Where did this all start?
Well, basically, you know, it was a bit of an accident, really. With a bit of a riot going on in Merthyr, and you know, we both ended up in the same police Mariah, and I was cuffed and he was cuffed, and well, basically, they put us. Ironically, they put us in different 2 cells. Like, you know, I was in the one cell and he was in the other cell, and
You both have toilets?
well, you know, we
There's
was.
a little hole there if you want to go to a toilet. If
Yeah,
I don't
you
know,
know,
been in a
and,
prison cell or...
We was kept awake by that idiot as well who kept banging the thing when it burst.
Well, I was kept awake. If you saying I haven't done nothing, and
Oh,
can you let me out and all
Oh
that?
yeah, but I'm claustrophobic in them conditions, you know, and I just don't think, you know, 4 walls is suited for the human body, to be honest, because it's all about human rights, Bass, isn't it?
But truth be known, I was a doorman, and about a month after this incident, he did turn up on the door as he was a ticket flyer, and he looked up to me. He always used to come and talk to me, being the big doorman and that, and he wanted a job on the doors, and he was into his wrestling and that as well. He used to talk to me, and he used to ask me for my autograph and that, and just things like that. We made a bond, didn't we? And I finally got him a job on the doors, but worst thing I ever done, but a bit of a loose cannon.
Oh, is he? In what way?
Well, I can't go saying things on the door, but
Yeah, you can. We're open show. We're after midnight.
are they? Well, he's pretty much a psychopath. There's not many doormen who smash bottles and will go at the punters with glass bottles, like, you know what I mean, lad? But
Can I just say something as well, lad? You know what? Bass had to get that in, but that wasn't true at all. And Bass had to get that in, but that wasn't true at all. And
you know it's true. You know it's true.
He had to get a ticket flyer in, and I just want to say we was advertising the Merthyr Express. Can I say that as well?
Yeah.
And as a joke, Bass put in there I was a ticket flyer and what have you and stuff like that, and this, that, and the other. Like,
I will get the
just to
back it up and put it on Facebook if you want.
just to get a joke in, you know. And he said that they said I was a bouncer in it, but you know I've never been a bouncer. Nobody likes a bouncer. If I ever was on a door, it was just to make the numbers up, just for a bit of cash. I'm a pacifist. I like to think I'm a nice bloke, to be honest. And my philosophy is, life is about having a laugh, and that's that, Jack. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, yeah, and with all the way. But you was a ticket flyer for a certain nightclub in town.
When I was 16, you know, everyone.
But that's in the past.
As a Joe
that's
job.
how we met, and he used to nag me to be go wrestling training with him, and he finally got me into wrestling with him as well. He's learning how to be a wrestler, and he still goes on about it to this day, every single day and night. But that's life, innit? That's him.
Well, tell me about the wrestling then.
Well, you know, what do you want to know, like, about the wrestling, as in?
He
best?
basically wants to know why you call yourself the best wrestler in Wales today.
Because let's look at the statistics. Let's look at the facts. I am, without shadow of a doubt, the best wrestler in Wales today. Mean Tommy Dean, at Mean Tommy Dean on Twitter, because everyone knows, seeing me, they're guaranteed to see the greatest, sexiest man in Welsh wrestling today.
Why you cutting out Hogan promos now on a radio station? You starting
No.
going to a character
no, not at all. I'm not getting in character, like,
but
you know.
you're not here for the wrestling. We have a
Yeah,
Valley
you know,
Adventures,
yeah.
and we so.
You can catch me at welshwrestling.com, and you can check out the events on welshwrestling.com. And not only that, I've been doing really well with the wrestling as such as of late, you know, for a Welsh lad.
Because I wanted the you know, we need to pick bones with you because you came on the show, you rung us up impromptu about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And you threatened one of my colleagues.
I first time hearing about this.
Yeah, Darren from Funeral for a Friend, but I just want to say, you know, he was all talk, he was all mouth, Bass, right? You know,
Right.
he was running his mouth saying this, that and the other, saying that Mean Tommy Dean is this, that and the other. But I said, listen, pal, I'll come down here and I'll sort it out in the parking lot or wherever. Well, not parking lot, car park, as us Welsh would say.
Car park.
It's not parking lot. Parking lot is an American thing, innit, Bass?
Right, go on.
But it's the car park, you know. And I just want to say, you know, he's running scared, obviously, because he knows if I come down here, you know, I will see these hands, I will crush him with these bare hands, because everyone knows they mess with Mean Tommy Dean and they're going to get their butt handed to them.
Can I cut in here now? Wait a minute now. You phoned the radio station, made a threat, and then you didn't turn up.
No.
Is that right? Did I get it right, Dad?
No.
So basically,
I come down.
The boy was here waiting for you, and
No.
you did not turn up.
No.
He was on air
No,
for
no.
an additional hour.
I come down, did I or not? Did I not,
Exactly,
Dad?
thank you, Dad.
And he went. But like I
you
said,
didn't turn up yet.
when you see Mean Tommy Dean, you are guaranteed one thing, pal. And this hand is like a rocket, and you will be KO'd. by these rocket launchers.
Let's play some of the axe grinding from Film for a Friend, then let's stick a track on. This is Red is the New Black. I'm here with Bolton Bass of Valley's Adventures. Log on, have a look at all their YouTube stuff, valley-adventures.co.uk. Check out tons of hilarious stuff on there. What was your first one?
Our first one was on the way to
Rhondda.
You go through the Rhondda valleys, and then he pulled his phone out, and I was just driving, and he's cutting these adventures, and he's on about the mountains look like New Zealand, and I went along with it, and you cut the promo on the night then in the ring, didn't you?
Yeah.
But we had to look back at the promos on the way home, man. We were just laughing our head off. They just went from there. I think the second one was then. We was coming from his mother's house in Triaris, and there was a bit of a riot on the road. So next thing he does, he pulls the camera out and he's filming this riot, and there's all these police looking at him, and he's cutting his other Valley Adventure. I think that was our second ever episode, didn't it?
Yeah.
And which turned out people found it very funny, and then from there the camera come out whenever it was.
So-
Years ago we've been doing it now, and
It was armed police, believe it or not, as well, at that Merthyr Vale tour.
a riot. Well, there's armed police, I like to think, but I mean you cut in by there and said that, but
Yeah.
but like I said, we've since then we're up to 270 videos we've done, but obviously we got 95 on our YouTube channel because a lot of them were just us, well, just him talking rubbish and jargon and about aliens and coffee and
Lemsip.
which we did have a big argument over it because he took some of the episodes off and I thought they were good, he thought they were bad. We did have a few words about it, and
Now you mentioned it, doing a movie as well, what I like to add as well, right, which is a funny thing now. I had an act on, now I can't advertise what act I had on because
You're doing a lot kind of a misadvertising and then advertising.
No, but anyway, I had to take the act off and I didn't have a comb or a brush. So obviously I could not brush my hair. So next thing you know, he was wearing black, I was wearing black, right? So I had to, they just give me this jumper and you can tell them about the jumper, Bass.
they said, can you put this jumper on? And it turns out it was the worst Christmas jumper you'll ever see hard right now. And so he got his hair, it's stuck down our side, it's curling up there. He got his Christmas jumper on, and I don't know, God, that's what he looks like when if you see the final thing. But well, he said you looked alright, you know, if you're into Christmas jumpers. But
Wasn't quite my style, lad, I will say, but you know, it's that showbiz, I suppose. You know, it's you gotta, you know, some people got different hairstyles, I suppose. Even though mine, I didn't really do mine because I already had that on. It was just one of those days, I think, Bass, to be honest, wasn't it?
what was the question again?
Yeah.
What was your favourite episode of Valley Adventures so far? We're miles away.
But I don't know, it's so many favourites. The one he's in the Cardiff flat, the Batman mask on, I thought it was a cracker.
With Jenny Davis, who has been in quite a lot of things like Balls of Steel and everything
That
as
become an
well.
actress from Wales. I don't know, Sex You Know It was good, remake. Urban Warfare, 5-parter, classic, I think. We do a new Urban Warfare in the next 2 months. That should be good.
I'd say the Cardiff one, I would, to be honest, is probably the best, I'd say.
You do stuff with a lot of guests as well, so you know it's not just you make an effort to get other people
started
involved.
looking for famous names. You got a Boy Clark coming up. He's going to be in an episode.
Well, you know, some people, you know, fair play to Johnny Owen. Like, you know, he contacted us. He said he was home and he wanted to be human. You know, him being a Merthyr boy, and what have you. And fair play to him. Like, you know, it was. I went into a lake as well. Like, you know, impromptu and.
But we've said it before. Our ambition in life is to just hope Tom Jones is watching Valley Adventures.
And have a cup of tea
Go to his
with-
house and we'll add a little bit more on. If we can get him in a Valley Adventures episode, happy days.
Yeah,
That'll be the
exactly.
one. I'll be the one.
Please release me, let me go.
So if Tom
quite
Jones
good,
is
isn't he?
listening to this on a Monday night, he knows we're there. He's probably a big fan of us. He just hasn't contacted us. He's probably a bit shy, you know what I mean, about
Yeah.
contacting us. But Tom, if you're listening, give us a ring. Know what I mean? The number's on the website.
Yeah, and
We'll go from there.
Yeah,
And,
we'll name a few famous names as well. Like everyone who Bass, Charlotte Church, for example. She got a voice of an angel.
Well, yeah, Charlotte, if she's listening, but
Charlotte, if you're listening, love, you know, just give us a
I usually feel
email.
a bit sure, so I don't know if you
No,
want
no, Bass.
Oh, but
she is an angel. She's got a voice of an angel, Charlotte Church, and not only that, from
Bassy, Shirley Bassy.
if Shirley Bassey's she's cracking, not in a gay way, little Bass, but Shirley Bassey's got a cracking voice, hasn't she?
Well, exactly, eh? Goldfinger, look at that. legendary.
Goldfinger,
At the end of the day, these are people that are only human. They all bleed. They watch telly, they watch YouTube, don't they? They know we're there. It's just they shy.
Yeah. Do you know Tom Jones as well? Did you actually know that he actually got chucked out of the same nightclub, right? Whilst on the Raz with Elvis Presley. Did you know that? That's
No.
a fact. You know, I'd like to chat with him about that because I don't know if he paid the bouncer.
Tom, your invites there.
I heard a couple of stories about him and Mum and Dad leaguing up the things as well, but we won't go into that. We better not bring that one up.
No, not at all.
We don't want to spoil the future adventure with Tom.
Who's that one from... who's that one now?
Yeah, well, Hopkins, but
Yeah.
that's what you said.
Well, obviously, you know, if he's listening as well on GTFM, you know, give us a bell, mate, and perhaps we can arrange a all-right bit for you and see how it goes. Like, the Charlotte Church, if you were listening, love, you know, give us an email and what have you.
again.
Is there any adventure you would like to do? Is there anything you would think, I'd love to do that?
I've always said there's one big adventure I'd like to do, and that's push him out to an airplane. You know what I mean? Was it 10,000 feet?
He wants me to jump out of an
I do it
airplane.
for Charlie, you know what I mean? But I just love to have that camera in front of me, him in front of me, he turns round, off he goes. You know what I mean? That'll be just pure comedy. That'd be my ambition if I get him chucked out the plane. Whether the parachute opens up is another thing, isn't it? But
my ambition is if I make it, well, I'm a YouTube superstar, but if I make it famous, I just want to go on a dinner date with Charlotte Church, to be honest, like, and have Charlotte Church on my arm and what have you, you know? I like a lady to be a lady, she had, and to me, Charlotte Church is a lady, like, you know? Like, you mean, Bass wants us to, you know, we once went the Oxford versus Cambridge boat race, but I said to him, you've got to be in university first. And I said, you know, perhaps if you study long and hard and go back to university and college in Glamorgan and whatever, perhaps he could become like a sort of doctor qualification and either go to Cambridge or Oxford, and perhaps you can enter that boat race, Bass, you know, as you've always
I
dreamed.
do the same boat, but I think in days are gone, innit?
And I think the London Marathon might be on the cards. And I think there's a lot of things on the cards, to be honest.
We've got a lot of things. We're on the lookout for the Merthyr Panther soon. We're gonna get him, aren't we? We're gonna have Paddy's a lot of money for him. We're gonna get him, and we are in talks with a bloke who works for the BBC. He's gonna do us a 30-minute promo trailer or episode, which we hope to take the TV in. But who knows?
Let's play another song. What would you like?
Iron Maiden, run to the end.
Stick it on. It's a music show, so we might as well stick a little bit about music. What do you really like?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm a classic rock fan, and I like heavy metal, I like rock, I like all types of music. The only thing I don't like is jazz and hip hop and rap and stuff like that. I mean, I got to be honest, I do like the Snoop Dogg. I do like Snoop Dogg, but that's the only one I like out of all that nonsense, if you know what I'm saying. But more so, like, my old man is a rock star, you know, as everyone knows, and he supported a few bands, you know, White Snake, Wishbone Ash, Nazareth, just to name a few, called Sidewinder, you know. Everyone knows they got to be listened at. I mean, you know, the classic rock, man. That's how I got into classic rock, by listening to my old man's stuff. To be honest with you, there's a lot of bands I do like, you know, but I seen Wishbone Ash the other day. I don't know if you've heard of them, man.
Yeah, small bands,
I just thought they were superb, to be honest. My old man was on first, and then they come straight on, and they were outstanding. I mean, Bass was a rock star once upon a time. He used to have long hair, and he used to have a mullet.
Yeah, there something like it was curly and Superman. What they called things at the front, and but growing up, I was more of a Prince fan for 20 years.
Oh,
followed him
really?
everywhere. A bit of a shock to people, I suppose. And also, best Welsh band ever, I think, in my opinion, The Alarm. And then I used to follow Mike Peters. But I lost touch the last couple of years. And but if I had to name an American band, rock band, it'd have to be Van Halen with Sam Yeager.
Hey.
I've seen them a few times and they were just class.
Tune.
And another thing as well, like I thought the Blackout have been outstanding. I tell you who I was impressed with the other day was the Guns.
Oh, yes.
I thought
Alex
they were
and
very
Chloe,
good. Yeah, I thought they were really rock and roll, like, you know, for that type of music, like, and you know, they were up there, Bass, and I just want to say, you know, I don't know if anyone knows Paul Black, but he's with a band called Rich Kinsey and the Barroom Heroes. And when the Guns were live on stage, as they say, there was a massive chandelier on stage, and they pulled it. he pulls the chandelier off the wall, smashes it up, and do you know what he said? He said, someone pass me a broomstick or something like that so we can brush it up just after you've smashed it up.
Honestly, in the middle of the set.
He owned the pub, didn't he? At the time?
Yeah, at the time. And there's a few good bands out there, Ad. I mean, Eric and Scene were another good band I did like.
Ebervale Boys,
band,
yeah.
right.
I thought they were really good. I really enjoyed them.
Yeah, they were here a couple of weeks ago.
Well, Blackout are the next big ones, I think.
Blackout, yeah.
From for like,
He's been in a Valley Adventure with us, Sean.
yeah, lead singer of Blackout.
Yeah.
Have you got a theme tune for Valley Adventures?
We have got a mate of mine. He's been in various bands, Foreign Legion for 20 years, big Welsh band, travel the world, and he's working on a boat and bass song at the moment. He's nearly done it, and just hoping to see what that sounds like first. But
Well, what type of music? Let's Boat and Bass interview Perkins now, is it, from GTFM.
Right.
And I just want to say, folks, you are listening to GTFM, one of the #1 stations in Wales today.
We're on his talk show.
Yeah, I know.
Interview show.
Oh, sorry.
Why
sorry,
are you
Ad.
interviewing?
I just want to see what music he likes. That's all. So what we do see is the up-and-coming best Welsh band at the moment, Ad. What we do see,
The best up
in
and
your
coming Welsh
opinion,
band.
like,
The Dirty Youth.
and where
put my radio.
can you view them?
They've recently been signed to Roadrunner Records.
All right.
Going on tour with Korn or Exit International. Scott X Midasuno, his band.
Midasuno.
Yeah, X Midasuno. Scott, his new band, Exit International. They've just been playlisted by Radio 1.
Right.
Oh, fair
Check
play.
them out, those two.
Nice boy, Scott.
I just want to say to all people listening to this, don't be a fool, stay in school and, get an education and what have you.
What do you tell me? Don't smoke, it's a joke.
Don't smoke, it's a joke.
That sounds like
I
you say
said,
Pink Floyd
rock
then.
and roll is in my soul.
Guys, thank you very much for coming in on the show tonight.
We got a lot
Boat and
more
Bass.
like that to say.
Right, you keep going then. What else? Go on.
I'm only joking, I do carry on, but
Got any good one-liners for me?
yeah, I got a one-liner, boss.
What was it?
That's Bolt and Bass from the Valley Adventures. Guys, thanks very much for coming in and joining me tonight. Check out the website, which is www.valley-adventures.co.uk.